I gotta rinse these bottles out. I like to wash my bottles outside because the plants here can benefit from the water. You know, if you wash them in the house and you just run your water down the drain, it seems like you're wasting all that water, you know. The plants, especially this time of year, these tropical plants, they really absolutely love all this water. Look at the blooms on these cannas this morning. This is my favorite type of canna. Stop my bottle washing to take a little picture here of the flower. Look at this canna right here. Look at this bloom. Red and yellow on the same bloom. Look at that. Sometimes the bloom's cut right in half, red and yellow. Look how beautiful that is. Got to be careful sticking your fingers in these canna blooms because bumblebees like to get in there. These are soon to open up. These things bloom all year, right up until the frost gets them. And they're such beautiful tropical flowers. The leaves are so beautiful. And the elephant ears, my goodness, I love elephant ears. Look at the elephant ears, how they look. Don't you just love the view of those elephant ears? They make like a privacy fence here for the swimming pool. You know, the swimming pool's right here. So the flowers all the way around on both sides, it makes its own living privacy fence. Very nice. I love to look at it. Well, I'm going to get back about my bottle washing here. It's important, you know, when you feed milk, you got to clean your bottles real good after every feeding. And in the house, too, you don't get the pressure you get when you blast them out with a water hose. You know, you can get your bottles good and clean. So every morning after I feed the babies, I wash the bottles and I take them inside, refill them up with milk, get them ready to go for the next feeding. So when I come in to feed, you know, it doesn't take long to feed if your milk is all fixed and everything's ready to go. But if you dilly-dally and throw this stuff in the sink or something, you know, for wait for somebody else to wash it for you, well, your bottles will be nasty and you'll be wasting time. You have to do a lot of things yourself if you're working on a farm. You can't depend on somebody else to do that. I'm giving this water to these palms right here. I believe these are not a native palm. These have to be brought inside in the wintertime. Well, we've had them a couple of years. I think they come from Madagascar. This type of palm. They're very common in nurseries and stuff. They're beautiful. Ours have a few dead leaves on them. They got a little dry this winter and they don't just grow like gangbusters. They need a lot of water and a lot of sunlight. They love the sunlight and the water. So when you're washing out your bottles, you know, give your extra water to the flowers, right? They love that extra water. Well, I got these bottles washed up. Sometimes that upper lip right there, you gotta just swipe that really good to get that clean. And then wash those nipples up. All cleaned up. So the plants got some water and we got the bottles washed. It's a good day. Look how beautiful it is today. Look at the oak trees, huh? Wow. Oak tree is a magical tree, huh? About 200,000 leaves on an oak.